That amazes me. There's never any problems around here.
Store owners shocked after hearing a stabbing happen right in the parking lot of this shopping center. Lee County Sheriff's deputies say a 23-year-old man was stabbed early this morning in the parking lot of Rusty's Raw Bar and Grill in Estero. 21-year-old Julian Rivera is behind bars, charged with the crime. 4 in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg joining us live from where it all happened with details. Lisa?
Now, one of the witnesses tells me the whole thing happened just like that. Now, the police report specifically names the outside of Rusty's Bar and Grill as where this all went down, but management tells me that's not necessarily true. They say the fight happened right about here where I'm standing, and if you take a look behind me, you can see the front entrance of Rusty's Raw Bar and Grill. That's about a 200-foot distance.
That amazes me. There's never any problems around here.
But early this morning, that changed. Kim Hauser works at Carriage Class Cleaners right next door to Rusty's Raw Bar and Grill. This parking lot right in front of their businesses, the site of a stabbing that sent 23-year-old Carl Robert Thornton to the emergency room. A witness and friend of the victim tells me in an email it happened in a matter of seconds. The suspect in custody had no relation to the victim and almost in a lone wolf attack came out of nowhere, he said. According to the sheriff's report, Thornton told deputies he and his friends were hanging out at Rusty's. As he was leaving, Thornton felt an arm come from behind him and pat him on the chest. He felt a sharp pain, looked back and saw Julian Rivera, who he doesn't know. Thornton looked down and saw a knife and realized he was being stabbed, the report says. 2 puncture wounds to his chest and a cut to his hand. He also said Rivera told him, quote, "I'm doing this for a good friend." That's when Thornton's 2 friends intervened, restraining Rivera until deputies showed up. I went to the victim's home. He wasn't there, but his friends say the wounds were minor and that Thornton is doing okay. Now, I approached the general manager of Rusty's to see if he could answer a couple questions about what happened here in this parking lot, and he referred me to this statement. "It is unfair to place or imply blame solely on our establishment. Rusty's takes the safety and security of our patrons seriously." And Matt Haas, who's been coming to this area for more than 15 years, says he can attest to that.
They do a pretty good job of policing inside. What happens outside, I don't think is really their problem.
Now, at last check, Rivera is still behind bars. He's facing charges of aggravated battery. And as for the victim, friends say he's doing just fine. Live in Fort Myers, Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, thank you, Lisa. Coming up.